Alright, so I'll show you a couple things I've been working on. What I just spent a few hours making was this generator, and this is a really simple program, but see all this code? This was basically generated by the computer. Like, I put in everything I needed for it, and it generates the code for me. Because I have to write the same code a lot, so now I don't have to write it over and over. The computer just writes it for me. Make it a lot faster for me. And then I'll show you this other program. Okay, this is the contest that I had to do, or I didn't have to do it, but here I'll show you the rules for it real quick. Documents, yeah, ignore why it's squished, but so this is the contest. See, it's a maze. Like, this was actually on the chalkboard near my desk. So what it is you have a knight in chess, and see, it can only move, if you know anything about chess, the knight can only move to certain squares. Like, it can move over 2 and up 1, or over 2 down 2, over. Like, there's 8 different ways it can go. And the point of this maze is to start here and get the knight all the way over to here, but it can only move on any of these white or brown squares. Okay? And the contest was to create a program that could solve it. So the computer solves it instead of a person. And okay, so I did that. And so this is what I did. I might change the coloring, but see, this is the grid, and you can move it manually to try to figure it out on your own. But if you go to show solution here, those are the coordinates for the solution. The computer solved it and decided the quickest path there. So this is 20 moves. And if you click show next, see, it'll show you the moves, like the quickest way to get from one side to the other. And this was all figured out by the computer. So yeah, that's how that works. It actually generated about 1,000 different solutions, and it only chose one that's got 20 moves. Yeah, I'll just show you the code real quick. I know it won't make a lot of sense, but see, you know, this is what I write, is all this code here. And this is what solves it. It's called a brute force algorithm. It uses math and basically tries a bunch of different possibilities, and it generates all these solutions. And then there's this other code, like this code right here, will keep, like, this one will find a solution, and this one will continue to find as many solutions as it can until it finds one where it can be finished in 20 moves. So that's what that does. And what this whole class does is it finds the fastest solution by generating all those solutions and picking out the fastest one, and then returns it, tells the program which one. And then, okay, I'm almost done explaining it. But yeah, so that's what the back end does. And then the front end, like, this is the actual web page code, like, to make it all show up on the screen. And then, you know, when you're clicking buttons and stuff, this is the code that actually makes the knight move around and stuff. So I wrote all of it. And then the CSS. CSS is what makes it look nice. So this is the CSS code. So yeah, just a bunch of code. Like, that's what programming is, basically, is, you know, making it do stuff like this by writing a bunch of code. And it takes a long time to do. Like, you write anything wrong and it doesn't work. But yeah. So there's my long explanation of stuff I've been doing past few days.